Just over a week away from the start of the Atlantic hurricane season, so now is a good time to refresh on the Saffir-Simpson scale.
Yeah, created back in the 1970s, we had meteorologists that came up with a way to categorize storms by sustained wind speeds. We spoke an hour ago how we should probably look at other factors, but this is the main streamlined communication. Anywhere from a 1 to the 5, we can still see these billion-dollar disasters evolve. We barrel, right? That was a Category 1 in the Houston Metro, and then Category 5s like Michael back in 2018.
For sure. So streamlining communication, I mean, this is our way of being able to convey to you, to the public, what we expect as far as intensity goes with the winds. Oftentimes, we do see more destruction with those stronger winds.
Yeah, the eye wall packs a punch, but you see the flooding. Helene was one of those examples where the category was a little bit less inland, became post-tropical, and still some flooding. Want to break down the specific threats, especially on the immediate coastline. Let's say you have a rental property down at Port A, Galveston. You want to know more about this. Category 1, minimal damage, 74 to 95 winds. You see Category 2 gets a little bit more moderate. Trees start to blow, pushing a lot of that water on shore. Extensive damage and flooding by Category 3. That's considered a major hurricane.
Yeah, major being a 3, 4, or 5. Now, as far as those winds go, again, that's typically a range, but this is an actual measurement, an actual observation we get most of the time from the hurricane hunters who go out and fly either through or atop these storms, drop a toolbox full of meteorological instruments that relay back to the plane what the wind speeds are here, 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 all the way through the storm system. And they try and time it right to get some of those strongest winds within the eye wall. But, you know, it's so dependent too on where these storms come ashore, the angle at which they come ashore too. I mean, winds are going to look very different when it's 100 miles per hour coming on shore here in the United States versus maybe an underdeveloped country elsewhere that lines a coastline. Yeah,
and of course, one of the things we also discussed is looking at the damage, right? So viewers sometimes have the question of tornadoes versus hurricanes. Of course, tornadoes being an entirely different way that we categorize them.
Yeah, I do think even, you know, somebody who's been in Central Texas for a long time, it's confusing to them to think we can't look at a tornado and say that's an EF2 or that's an EF3. I mean, you really can't do that with a hurricane either. But we don't even know the intensity of a tornado until it's passed, until it leaves behind a trail of damage. That's why sometimes you see us, we most recently talked about up in Dallas, this past weekend, an EFU tornado, EF unknown, meaning we know there was a tornado there. We had eyes on it, but it didn't damage anything, so we didn't know what it was. There was no way to rate it, the intensity. That is very different with hurricanes.
Yeah, and of course, Texas has had its fair share of all sorts of types of hurricanes, regardless of the category. There's been destruction. We know you've been talking about hurricane preparedness. That season starts on June 1st, if you can believe it.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, you can have a very big Category 1 storm that can do just as much damage as a Category 3. But what we worry about is sometimes, you know, in the coastal areas, people say, oh, it's only a 1. It's only a 2. I'm not going to evacuate. Once it gets to a 3, then we'll talk. And you really can't do that. We encourage you to evacuate if possible from every storm.
Yeah, Harvey's one of those, you know, that hits my mind where it just was stationary, just dumping rain, 30 plus inches in a short amount of time, created a lot of flooding. I'm sure people who even live in Central Texas remember the impacts of that.
Exactly. I mean, Category 3. Harvey was a 3. And to this day, one of the wettest hurricanes to ever hit the United States, because again, the Saffir-Simpson scale doesn't account for rain. It only accounts for wind. So definitely a good topic of discussion. As always, you can read more online at KXAN.com.